not thinking that thing.
I'm not going to lecture anything. I'm just going to say that on Sunday, we sat down and watched the grand finals for EVO. We watched every finals that they had that day, okay? I started off that morning. We did Guilty Gear, and then they moved on to Smash Brothers, and it took fucking hours to get through the grand finals of Smash Brothers compared to the other fighting games, and it was the most boring shit I've ever watched in my life. Every match consisted of one guy constantly hovering off the edge of the stage as Jigglypuff, and another guy playing as Fox shooting lasers. That was it. The strategy was boring as shit to watch, and it has become such a beast of a game at this point that it is the only viable way to play the game anymore. It was boring. It fucking ruined the flow and momentum of the whole show. It was terrible. It was terrible. You are allowed to like Smash Brothers all you want. EVO is not the place to show that game. It had
I didn't take it there.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying it had no fucking business being there at this serious fighting game competition.
I remember
at least. I mean, and they they were running 9 channels of streams for EVO, which is the most they've ever had. And they put Melee, Smash Brothers Melee, on the main stage on the day of finals. That should have been on its own damn channel, because most of the people that are there and most of the people that are tuning in to watch those EVO streams are not there to watch Smash Brothers.
No.
Not at all.
When I use the word fighting game in the same sentence as Smash Brothers, it is literally there to get a rise out of you.
No. Well, it worked.
I am not going to sit and make a case for that game. Smash Brothers is not a fucking tournament game. It is let's get drunk with our close friends and be mean to each other game.
It's crazy. Like you go back and you look at like the original like interviews with Iwata and what's his name that made Sakurai that made Smash Brothers. And it was designed to be this game that was accessible for everybody. Everybody can play it. It was designed as the exact polar opposite of what fighting games had become. And it's weird to see what Smash Brothers is now, where it requires such a high level of skill to like even be able to hang with anybody in it anymore. That like it
Have you seen the controller input for the Ryu stuff?
Yeah, it's actual Street Fighter motions and stuff, but it's optional. Like you
somewhat,
you don't have to do it.
If you're just
that
playing
way.
it just like straight gameplay, it's still like the amount of pressure you apply to the thumbstick affects what punch or Hadouken he throws.
Yeah.
And it's all A. It's all A.
Yeah. Fuck that. Fuck all of that, dude. Fuck Smash.
No. That proves your point. Like, this game came out, and the idea was we want to make a fighting game it's the couch co-op fighting game. It's everybody, grandma can play, junior can play, everybody can play.
I know I rip on Smash Brothers a lot. I've played it. I've had fun with it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all.
You can't not have fun with
it. Right. It's hard not to have fun
with it. Like, you have to actively sit and be like, I'm going to fucking not enjoy this.
Yeah, like, you got to go into it.
What I'm getting at is, like what you're saying with the complexity now that they're actually shooting for with the game. When they announced the whole Ryu thing, I'm like, okay, all he should do is Hadouken and Hurricane Kick. And that's it. And I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But now it's like I said, they're like throwing in his signature sweeps, his throws, his everything. And it's like all based on the position and force you apply to the thumbstick. I'm like,
and exactly half of the audience for that game are going to ever notice that. Everyone else is just going to derpily mash on buttons like they do, you know. But yeah, when they played Smash Brothers at EVO, it totally killed the momentum of everything, and it took twice as long as it did for the actual legit fighting games, because the matches just went on for so damn long. Because every time, because we straight up just like muted the stream and moved on and started playing Guitar Hero and waited for it, waited for it to fucking end. Every now and then, jiggle the mouse to wake the computer up and look at it, and it was the same fucking footage of Jigglypuff bounce on the side of the screen and Fox shooting lasers at it.
No, literally, like that. I was about to say the same thing. Like, every time we checked, it was the same thing.
Jigglypuff going, like, for like an hour, man. It was terrible.
Like, the main reason that game is not a tournament game is because I've played a whole lot of Smash Brothers. I've played every iteration of Smash Brothers, probably an obscene amount.
Favorite one?
Melee.
All right.
No, yeah. Which was the GameCube one?
Melee.
Yeah.
Melee, yeah, Melee.
I was gonna say that was.
Well, I was worried for a second I was getting it confused with Brawl because I hated one of those two, and I think it was Brawl.
No, when you compare Melee to Brawl, I prefer Melee over Brawl.
Most people hate Brawl, anyways.
But like a fighting game is not avoidable. Like nothing in the game is avoidable. Like you can walk backwards, you can block, but you have to eventually walk towards each other and hit each other, and there's health bars at the top that can deplete, they can run out, and when you're out of health, the game is over. Smash Brothers doesn't have that limitation. Like, you can just fucking use whatever jump your character's allotted and float around the screen, circling your enemy, and unless you fuck up, like, I mean, you can go, like, I've seen matches going to, like, 500-600%.
Yeah.
That's what was happening here. And it was so boring. It was
still, like,
so
even at
boring.
those levels, unless one of you fuck up really bad or somebody gets really lucky with a goddamn Donkey Kong hammer, like, you can't even really lose at those percentages.
Yeah, it was so boring. Well, they turn items and stuff off when they play it at EVO.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
So watching a one-on-one Smash fight is way more boring than like a 4-player.
Yeah, because that game is fun because of hectic bullshit.
Right.
You have 4 people on the screen, fucking, somebody throws a Pokeball. Who fucked through it? Did I throw the Pokeball? Did I pick it up by accident?
Or when you realize that it was your guy that just walked off the ledge, you're like, no, recover, shit,
Yeah, like,
I'm out.
You have it, and then, like, all of a sudden you're in this, like, it's one-on-one, and then all of a sudden, because somebody picks up a fucking Donkey Kong hammer, it just magically becomes 3-on-1 where you and 2 people that you're just beating the shit out of is like, we must survive together.